Let's talk about the new Pixel 5. Now, Google just introduced the Pixel 5 at a virtual event earlier this week. It brings new features to the company phone brand, including the 5G connectivity, an ultra-wide angle camera, Android 11, and a much larger battery. Now, the phone costs about $700 and it will be available in the United States from retailers on October 29. Now, on the back of the Pixel 5 is the fingerprint reader for unlocking the phone and digital payments. Meanwhile, the iPhone 11 uses facial recognition sensors in the front-facing camera for user authorization. If we talk about the cameras, now let's see. Both the Pixel 5 and the iPhone 11 have two rear cameras, optical mesh stabilization, and special modes for low light environments. The Pixel 5 has a standard and a wide angle camera, and the iPhone 11 has a wide and ultra wide camera, with the ultra wide camera having a slightly wider field of view than the Pixel 5, about 120 degrees compared to 107. Talking about some features, Google added two new features to the Pixel 5's camera. You can now enable dramatic blurred portrait shots in night mode, and you can adjust the lighting in your portraits to something iPhone have been able to do for a while. As for video, the Pixel 5 and iPhone 11 can record 4K video and super smooth 1080p video at 240 frames per second. The iPhone 11 front-facing camera has more capabilities. It can capture 4K video and it can record slow-mo video at 120 frames per second. The highest video resolution on the Pixel 5 front-facing shooter, on the other hand, is 1080p with no slow motion options. The Pixel 5 and Pixel 4 5G are Google's first 5G phones and are able to connect to next generation networks, which promise to be much faster than 4G. The iPhone 11 doesn't have 5G, but its iPhone 12 successor is heavily rumored to have it. The Pixel 5 is equipped with the Snapdragon 765G chipset from Qualcomm, with the iPhone 11 features Apple's A13 Bionic processor. Google's choice of the processor is an interesting one, as it's not as fast as the Pixel 4 Snapdragon 855, but Google said it went with the 765G to keep costs down. The processor worked fine to power many of the phones we have reviewed before, like the Motorola Razr, LG Velvet, and the UK only OnePlus Nord. But while we have neither phones have external storage options, but Google and Apple encourage users to upload and backup their photos and videos on their respective cloud services. Apple's iCloud gives you 5G for free, and it costs $10 a month for 2 terabytes. Google Photos users have unlimited storage for photos and video at high quality. But if you want to upload lots of content in original quality, which has a higher resolution, Google's One Cloud service gives you the first 15 gigabytes for free. If you want more, it will also cost you about $10 a month for 2 terabytes. And lastly, the Pixel 5 has 4000 milliampere battery, the highest capacity on any Pixel phone today. Apple doesn't listen battery specs, but an official third-party teardowns show the iPhone 11 has 3000 milliamperes battery. Um, Similar to the Galaxy S20 phones, the Pixel 5 also has reverse wireless charging. That means the phone can charge accessories like Pixel Buds too without any cables or plugs. Now talking about the software, the Pixel 5 will run Android 11 out of the box. The latest mobile operating system has useful features like quick control, chat bubbles, a native screen recorder, and more. Hold for me will also debut on the Pixel 5 and Pixel 4a 5G. When you are put on hold, you can have Google Assistant do the waiting for you. This frees you from constantly needing to be near your phone or listening to crummy hold music. You will be alerted when the other line returns. You can find more specification and more features in our web, digitaltechnologynews.com. See you next time and subscribe.